A recent study conducted by calorie-count.com had found that playing the violin for average 1 hour burns approximately 175 calories, the equivalent of half a chocolate bar. Did you know violinists have faster cognitive processing abilities and greater control over their hands than the average person? This is because violinists have greater conscious control over more areas of their hands. This means playing the violin requires complex motor skills that involve two hands doing very different things. Hello, I'm Avani, a shy and hesitant student. I didn't participate in class or engage with my classmates until I discovered the violin, which became my best friend. In the beginning, I practiced alone, struggling with notes and rhythm. However, joining the school orchestra transformed my experience. I vividly remember my first rehearsal surrounded by fellow musicians, each with their own story. I stopped feeling like an outsider. There was no turning back. Now that we were tuning our instruments, I realized we were all working towards a similar goal, making music. Through the violin, I was blessed to have the experience of music, the benefits of working in a group, and most importantly, the values of collaboration which still guide me even today. Collaboration and teamwork are more important than ever. In fact, a recent study found that 33% of organizations are using social collaboration tools across all departments, with 50% expecting that number to increase. However, despite of increase in demand for collaboration, we live in an era where most of us live with difficulty under the burden of meaningful social interaction. A fast-paced lifestyle allows for little time for real empathy, and people have a hard time relating to each other. Building trust and rapport helps in being part of a community that is supportive. This disconnection in relationships creates anxious views and ideas towards human relationships and development, and fails to create a strong, cohesive community. Such disconnection presents many challenges. The more we are in teams, the harder it becomes to get along and conflict or find meaningful relationships. With the world getting bigger every day, it is very evident that we need better social skills, not only to make individual progress, but also to bring about a sense of unity and acceptance in society. So, how do we bridge these gaps? What do we weave into a more cohesive social fabric? To fight these struggles, we must work actively in generating meaningful social interaction. This can include any type of teamwork-based activities like group workshops, community projects, or performances. By participating in these shared experiences, we can learn to be active listeners, show empathy, and therefore communicate well. By authentic interaction and cooperative experiences, we can start dismantling the barriers of isolations and remoteness. The more we connect with one another, the tighter our ties become, and that strengthens our community spirit. Ultimately, it will lead to a village whereby everybody feels loved with compassion, a village where social fabric is healed, and where cooperation, understanding, and collective growth thrives. Together, we can reverse the tide, fill life with rich and inclusive experiences that strengthen society. As I wrap up, I would like to leave you with a quote by John Lubbock, who once wrote, "Happiness is a thing to be practiced, like the violin. Just as it takes a great practice to master the violin, it takes equal amounts of practice to build relationships and develop community, a skill we must work on every day." Thank you.